Hey guys, and welcome back to Just Being Sierra. Today I'm going to be showing you guys two Valentine's Day do-it-yourself crafts. One of them is going to be a Valentine's Day wood book stack, and the other is just a piece of wood that I turned into something that can stand, and it's going to be reversible on both sides as far as what it says. So first things first, I have my palette. And I have my colors, baby pink, I have white, and I have red. Baby pink is gonna go on the bottom, and then the white is gonna go in the middle, the red is gonna go on top. If you're a new subscriber here, welcome, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. So I painted all four sides with the same color on the same wood piece. So this was glued together using Gorilla Glue wood glue. And so I'm using all the colors to just paint around all four edges, and then I let it dry, and then I will use the gloss varnish next to basically just put like a shiny coat over top of it so that I will be able to add the vinyl. So you definitely do not need a whole bunch of gloss varnish. That's the thing here. If you have extras, make sure you put it back into the bottle just by simply using the brush to put it back there. So I also did the top two because I was thinking of putting something on top as well, just to make it look like an actual book and not just the sides. So let the varnish dry, I would say, for about 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm going to go on my Cricut, and I'm going to be making the vinyl that's going to go on the side of the books. And so I'm going to type in "Will You Be Mine," and then I'm going to try to make it as small as I can to fit onto the books without it going over. So you have your Cricut, load up your vinyl on your mat, and then go ahead and get started on that. The next video that I need to do craft wise is to show you guys how to get your mats re-sticky, because this was the problem here of why the paper started moving, and then it basically was a failure. So I had to start over again on this project. So I just had to load my black paper back in to get it to actually redo. So definitely, guys, comment down below if you would like to see how to get your mats re-sticky, because at this point I have 4 mats and I have to basically hold the vinyl on each one or tape it down, and that becomes a hassle. So anyways, I'm peeling out, which you could use the weeding tool, but I'm just so a pro at it by getting these little small pieces out. So I have "Will You Be Mine" that's going to go on the side of the book, and then I am just going to be adding some twine to it, which is right here. And then you also need the transfer tape to go along with it. I want to try to wrap my book stack first, just because I want to see how I need to do it versus waiting until the end. So I want to make it as tight as possible. That way the bow will go on the side along with the words. Okay, so I finally got my bow tied the way that I want it to be. I wanted it to be on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hot glue gun soon to glue down the piece so that it does not move or come off. So first I'm gonna put on the word "will," and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. So next I will be adding on the "you" part, and then "be mine" will go on the pink part. And then I will use the gloss varnish to seal the words. And then I will be adding another piece on top, so you'll see me making that. All right, so next, let's go ahead and make the next 2 or 3 things that we need. One, we need the next piece that's going to go on top of the wood book stack. Next, we also need to make the reversible wood piece that has sayings on the front and the back. So I am going to go ahead and hot glue the twine down on the book stack, so that way it won't move and it's already in position and it won't get in the way of the words and things like that. So there we go. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, so next thing I want to do is go ahead and get all 4 pages printed with what I need. So I have love, kisses, and Valentine wishes. With a kiss, you make my heart beat faster. And then it has the heart that has the heartbeat. So let's go ahead and figure out what piece we want to put on the front or the back. Either way, it's reversible, and this is going to turn out just fine. All right, so using your transfer tape, go ahead and put it over top of the piece that you printed off. Use your scraping tool, which is right here, to scrape it onto the wood piece. So it should stick on the wood piece because we used the gloss varnish to put it on there. If not, just simply peel back very slow. That way you can have grip of leaving your words on whatever it is you're putting it on. So here's our love, kisses, and Valentine wishes. Next, we just need to add the kiss. And so we're just going to add that to the top right in the middle. So I thought it would be beneficial to add the same thing to the top of the book stack because it was just something that was really cute to add on, and so it definitely brought it out when I used this on top, especially kind of like slanting it instead of just having it straight. It definitely made it look like it was a book stack and that there was a book on top that had some words on it instead of just leaving it blank. So I kind of recreated it on this one by adding a heart that I had and then just cutting out the L and placing that somewhere different. And so just a way to kind of spice things up. You don't always have to do it the way that it comes. I ended up finding a little pink heart in my vinyl stack. And so I just added the heart and I removed the L over some so that I could add this instead of using the O for love. So as I said before, just add a little bit of the gloss varnish. You can also use satin varnish, but you really don't need a whole lot. So just use a little bit, and then if you need more, you can add just a little more. The one thing I'll say is if you're doing something like this, just brush it over the words really, because you really want those to stick. They're not going to peel off, they're not going to peel back, but this is just a great way to get them to stick on. All right, so let's go ahead and work on putting a border around this wood. So I want to put a border around the 2 sides and then the top of the border. So I'm just going to add this black and white plaid because I did see that this year for Valentine's Day they are including the red and black plaid and the black and white plaid, but I just wanted to use the black and white plaid as this board is red. So I'm using my hot glue gun. That link will be down in the description box down below for the hot glue gun because it really is amazing. I love how you can just turn it on the actual hot glue gun instead of just plugging it up and the hot glue gun already starts heating up. I also love that it comes with a stand to collect all of the hot glue that tends to pour out. So like I said, just covering every surface around the top and the sides, and then I'm going to work on the back part of this project. All right, so it's looking good so far. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the back together, and then we will be finished with this project after putting the gloss varnish on top of this once I can transfer the words. So I'm throwing a spin on mine. Even though it says you make my heart beat faster, I'm gonna go ahead and add the date that me and Charlie got together. We got together in 2013, and I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer it at the bottom because I still had space and I wanted to use every aspect that I could. So I'm just simply gonna peel this back and add it at the bottom. I cut slits at the bottom in between the 11 and the 04 and the 2013, so that way I could place them where I want to and not just stick it down and peel it. So I want to put the 11 towards the left, the 04 towards the middle, and then the 2013 towards the right. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you all think of some Valentine's Day crafts that you guys would like to make for yourself. These are going to go on my 2-tier tray for Valentine's Day, and I'm definitely thinking of some ideas of other things to add. So please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and be sure to check out the next video.